Welcome to this presentation on using VR and AR for social good. In one of our previous discussions, we talked about one of the barriers for adaptation of virtual and augmented reality technologies. One being not having enough good content. So what we are trying to do with this discussion is to figure out a way to develop content for AR and VR. So today we'll explore how immersive technologies can be harnessed to address global challenges guided by the framework of the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals, or commonly referred to as SDGs. AR and VR are more than entertainment technologies. They are powerful tools for building empathy and telling meaningful stories. In this course, you're challenged to go beyond novelty and create immersive applications that solve real-world problems and elevate marginalized voices as well as inspire positive change. The Sustainability Development Goals were launched by the United Nations in 2015. They include 17 interconnected goals meant to address global challenges like poverty, inequality, health, climate, and education. The SDGs are a blueprint for a better and more sustainable future. Your projects should contribute towards that vision. Your projects that you will develop as a part of this class will contribute or should contribute to that vision. Here you see all 17 SDGs. These goals are broad, but each one includes specific actionable targets. As you think about your project, consider choosing one goal that resonates personally, something you care deeply about. Your passion should drive your design. You can go and review these 17 goals more deeply by going to this website sdgs.un.org/goals. Aligning your project with an SDG helps you design with global relevance. It provides structure, ensures ethical intention, and grounds your work in urgent real-world issues. This shouldn't just be about building cool technology. It should be about responsibility, about human-centered innovation and such. It doesn't necessarily need to be related to what you will work on as your thesis. It doesn't need to be related to what you do as a professional. It is something more passionate where you learn about the technology, two, use it in an application that can help humanity. Let's look at a few examples. A virtual real documentary that puts viewers in the shoes of refugees directly supports SDG 10, reduce inequalities. Now, something like this could be developed using a 360-degree camera and creating a virtual reality documentary. Very easily. You just need to create a set of steps on how the documentary would be laid out, then collect data, i.e. Create the videos, and then develop a virtual reality documentary using these 360-degree video snippets that you captured. It could be an augmented reality app that teaches kids to conserve water, which connects with SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. Now, in a previous year, our students used augmented reality applications to teach kids about Native American architecture. Then there was another application that was developed to revive a dying language in Africa. So you can use these applications and technologies in whatever way and form that you would like to. It could also be an immersive training for healthcare workers. which would align with SDG 3, good health and well-being. The possibilities are there are many possibilities that you can go with. There are, and it could be very impactful. Whatever you come up with could be very impactful. So it just depends on what you're passionate about and how you create a narrative on how to use these technologies. Immersive tech can help users step into someone else's shoes. Like, for example, what I talked about previously about the 360-degree immersive documentary. You can easily put someone else in the shoes of another person. This ability to simulate lived experiences build empathy, a crucial step forward towards ethical, inclusive design. Ask yourself, how would someone affected by this issue feel in this experience? Empathy drives responsible innovation. From information alone rarely changes behavior, but stories do. Storytelling makes abstract issues relatable and emotional. In your project, craft a compelling narrative using place, character, and challenge. The more personal and vivid the story, the deeper the user engagement. Start by reviewing the 17 SDGs. Pick one that resonates with you and identify specific challenges within it. Then research the real world context and user needs. Define what success looks like, whether it's awareness, education, or behavior change, and design towards that goal. You can also incorporate AI in asking questions on how to go about focusing on these different challenges as well. Think creatively. What voices are missing in mainstream narratives? What stories aren't being told? How can augmented reality and virtual reality make them visible, visceral, and urgent? Spatial storytelling has a unique power. Use it to give voice to the overlooked and underrepresented. So here's a simple framework. 1. Choose the SDG and define your challenge. 2. Research the context and conduct empathy interviews. 3. Develop your narrative and interactive mechanics. 4. Prototype using AR and VR tools. 5. Test your project and refine it based on your feedback. So essentially, whatever you develop, you need to refine it, also collect data to back up your claims to how this project was effective. This iterative user-centered process ensures that your project is meaningful as well as effective. Your project has the potential to educate, inspire, and empower. Real impact starts with empathy and intentionality. Let these SDGs serve as your compass and design something that makes people feel and act. There are some resources that you can also use as you develop your project. The main one would be the United Nations SDG portal. You can go to sdgs.un.org/goals and then figure out or find more information about the individual SDGs. You can also go to IDEO's design kit, use that as a way to develop your project further. You can also use Stanford's VHIL Empathy and VR Research database. There are some resources that you can use from the particular database. Now it's your turn. With which SDG speaks to you? What challenge would you like to tackle with? immersive technology, how can empathy and storytelling guide users to care and take action? The world needs your vision, creativity, and courage. Just think about that and start developing your project.